Let's start with mirrors. For centuries, mirrors have been considered portals or windows to other worlds. The fear isn't just about seeing something scary. It's about the reflection acting on its own. Imagine your reflection blinking when you don't, or a figure appearing behind you when the room is empty. It's a violation of physics, a glitch in our reality that suggests something unseen is sharing our space. Many paranormal investigators believe that the reflective surface of a mirror can trap or amplify spiritual energy, making it a hotspot for ghostly apparitions. So, next time you're looking in the mirror, pay close attention. You might see more than you bargained for. Now, let's talk about sound. That classic slow creak of a wooden floorboard from upstairs when you know you're home alone. It's a staple in every horror movie for a reason. Our homes are full of noises. They settle, pipes groan, wood expands and contracts. But what about footsteps that follow a distinct path? Or the sound of a single heavy step right outside your bedroom door? Auditory phenomena are one of the most common reported signs of a haunting. These sounds are often intelligent, meaning they seem to react to you. You ask, "Is anyone there?" And a floorboard creaks in response. It's this intelligent interaction that turns a simple house noise into something far more unsettling. Then there are ghost photos. We've all seen them. Blurry figures, strange orbs, or a faint human-like shape in the background of an otherwise normal picture. The classic is the unexplained figure down a long, empty hallway. You take a photo, and later, when you're looking through your pictures, you see it. A misty form or a clear silhouette that was definitely not there when you snapped the shot. With modern editing software, it's easy to be skeptical. But what about old photos taken long before Photoshop existed? These images capturing what seems to be a soul lingering in a place it once knew are some of the most compelling pieces of evidence for the paranormal. And finally, perhaps the most terrifying experience of all, the feeling of being watched while you sleep. You wake up suddenly in the middle of the night, your heart pounding, with an unshakable feeling that someone is in the room with you, standing right by your bed. You can't see anything in the darkness, but you can feel their presence. This is often linked to sleep paralysis, where your mind wakes up, but your body is still asleep. However, many people who report this experience swear it's different. It's an awareness of a specific, intentional presence, an unseen entity observing you in your most vulnerable state. It's a deeply personal and primal fear, the idea that even in the safety of your own bed, you are not truly alone. Now, I promised you a personal story, and this one ties directly into what we've been talking about. This happened back in 1997. I was in the Army, stationed in South Korea. One evening, I came home after a trip to the commissary, my arms full of groceries. As I walked through the door, my wife decided to snap a picture with our old digital camera. I wasn't quite ready, so I told her to wait a second. I stepped back out of the frame, gathered the bags, and posed for a proper picture. She took the second shot. You can check the clock on the wall in both photos. They were taken maybe 1 or 2 minutes apart, tops. The next day, my wife was loading the pictures onto our computer when she called me over. She pointed at the screen and asked, "Was anyone else here yesterday?" I told her no, of course not. In the first picture, you can see a large mirror against the wall behind where I was standing. The mirror is empty, just reflecting the other side of the room. But in the second picture, taken just a minute or so later, there's a figure in the mirror. It's a hazy, human-like shape, standing right there in the reflection. We never figured out who or what it was. We lived in that apartment for another 6 months and never had another experience quite like it. But to this day, that photograph remains a complete mystery. Was it a ghost? I can't say for sure, but it's the closest I've ever come to proof. Thanks so much for watching. If you have your own ghost stories or mysterious photos, share them in the comments below. I'd love to hear them. And if you enjoyed this journey into the unexplained, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more content. Stay curious and maybe keep an eye on your mirrors.